Earth will enter another ice age again. And when it happens, most life alive today will disappear. But evolution will create something new, something built for a frozen planet. 1 million years from now, humanity may not disappear because of war, not because of AI, not because of an asteroid, but because Earth decides to freeze again. Right now, the planet we live on is only in a temporary period of stability, a short break between cycles of extreme heat and global ice ages that last for hundreds of thousands of years. In the past, Earth has frozen over many times. Oceans turned into ice. Entire continents disappeared beneath kilometers of snow, and most life vanished. And the most terrifying part is, this is not science fiction. It already happened before. And scientifically, it could happen again. Modern civilization exists because of one extremely fragile thing: stable climate. For roughly the last 10,000 years, Earth entered an unusually stable climate period known as the Holocene. Temperatures became mild enough for humans to develop agriculture, build cities, create the internet, artificial intelligence, and modern civilization itself. But on a geological timescale, 10,000 years is nothing. Throughout most of Earth's history, the climate was never stable. The planet constantly shifted between extreme greenhouse worlds and massive ice ages. Some scientists believe that if we look far enough into the future, Earth will eventually return to another frozen era. 1 million years ago, Earth looked completely different. Global temperatures were colder. Massive ice sheets covered huge parts of the northern hemisphere. In some regions, the ice was several kilometers thick, heavy enough to crush entire mountain ranges, because enormous amounts of water were trapped inside glaciers. Sea levels were over 100 meters lower than today. Entire regions that are now underwater were once giant frozen plains, and humans were not at the top of the food chain. They shared the world with creatures perfectly adapted for the ice age. Woolly mammoths, covered in thick fur nearly a meter long, survived temperatures below -50 degrees Celsius. Saber-toothed cats carried fangs nearly as long as a human forearm. Dire wolves, larger than modern wolves, hunted in packs through endless snowstorms. It was a world where only the best adapted species survived. Ice ages do not happen randomly. They begin with tiny changes in the movement of Earth itself. Scientists call this the Milankovitch cycles. Earth's axis slowly shifts over time. Its orbit around the sun also changes, sometimes more circular, sometimes more elliptical. These small changes affect how much sunlight reaches the planet. If summers become colder, snow stops melting completely. Ice accumulates year after year, century after century, until the planet slowly begins to freeze, and ice reflects sunlight. The more ice Earth has, the colder it becomes. This is known as the ice albedo feedback, a chain reaction that can cool the entire planet. But there's another terrifying factor: ocean currents. Massive currents in the Atlantic Ocean distribute heat around the world. If these currents weaken, entire regions could cool dramatically. Some modern studies suggest that parts of this system may already be slowing down. If another ice age began, the world would change completely. Global temperatures could fall by dozens of degrees. Large parts of Canada, Northern Europe, and Siberia could become frozen wastelands. Megastorms, stronger than anything in recorded human history, would sweep across the planet. At extreme temperatures, human lungs could be damaged within minutes. As trillions of tons of water become trapped in ice, sea levels would fall dramatically. Entire seas could disappear. New land bridges would emerge, and global ecosystems would be rewritten. If humanity survives another million years, we may no longer look human. Smaller bodies, larger eyes, lungs adapted for freezing air. But biological evolution may not be fast enough. Technology could transform humanity before nature does. Genetic engineering, cybernetic organs, underground cities powered by geothermal energy. Some theories even suggest that AI and machines may become the systems keeping civilization alive after the surface becomes uninhabitable. But nature will not disappear. It will evolve. Massive predators may grow even larger because large bodies retain heat more efficiently. Herbivores could evolve wide feet to walk across deep snow. In the freezing oceans, darkness and pressure may create gigantic deep-sea creatures, larger than any whale alive today. Highly intelligent birds, like ravens, could become some of the planet's ultimate survivors. Adaptable, intelligent, able to survive almost anything. But the most terrifying thing is not the cold. It's how dependent civilization is on stability, electricity, satellites, the internet, global supply chains. Another ice age could erase everything humanity has built within only a few thousand years. But here's the real question. If humanity disappears, will AI survive? And if Earth no longer belongs to humans, what species will rule the planet next? If you enjoyed this science fiction adventure, subscribe to see more science fiction theories and what if. See you in the next episode.